Hello children, how are you all today? I hope you all are healthy and happy. Children, for today's English lesson, we are going to continue with the adjectives and degrees of comparison chapter from your Mastering Grammar book. Children, in our previous video lesson, we had already learnt about what adjectives are, the different kinds of adjectives. We have learnt about how we are going to change positive degree into comparative and superlative degrees, right? We had learnt about some rules, and now with our previous video lesson we had started learning about the correct use of some adjectives. We have already finished learning about the use of much and many. Now today we will be continuing to discuss on the rest of the confusing words and how to use them. Okay children, so we are on page number 26. So let's get started with use of some and any. Okay, so you have two words. Now we are going to do this one, use of some or. Okay, so these two words are there. We know that this is what? This is adjective of quantity, right children? So how do we use it? Let's learn about it. Let's discuss on it. Some is used in sentences that are affirmative. Okay, we had already learnt in sentences what are affirmative sentences. So whereas any is generally used in negative sentences. So for this, please recall what we had learnt about affirmative. A sentence in which there is a acceptance or agreement to the proposition. To whatever is said, to whatever the statement is made, we are agreeing to it. That means the answer is generally yes, something like. And negative, we deny it, we refuse it, we negate a proposition. So for some what they are saying, let's understand the difference here. Some is also an adjective of quantity and any is also an adjective of quantity. Okay. Now for this one they are saying what? They are saying that this is used in affirmative sentences. Yes? That means when you have something positive to say. Now this one is used in negative sentences or negative sense. Okay, that means if you have none or if you have anything which is less. So this is used in negative sentences or negative sense. Yes children? So now she has brought some apples. Now yes children, you can see here that yes, there are some apples at least. There are. We are not saying there isn't any. So there are some apples. So you can see that there, like these examples we can see, there are some apples. This is in positive sense. That means at least there are some apples, right? But if we write there isn't any apple, right? So there is not any apple, so there isn't any apple. So you can see we have used any word here, which means there are none. Okay, number is nil. So now see here, she has not brought any oranges. You can see not, I told you for negative we use what? Not, none, no. So any is also used in the negative sense only. So you should know she has not brought any apples. Okay children? Now when we ask a question, we often use some if we expect an affirmative answer. And we usually use any if we expect a negative answer. Like if I am saying, did you have some sleep? I am expecting that yes, you did sleep well, right? That's why I am using some. If I am using, did you have any sleep? That means I am expecting, no, I did not get any sleep, right? So see, in negative sense, when we want to talk, we use any. So when you are talking about no, nothing or none of the things, then we use any. And if we mean in positive sense, then we use some. So here we are going to now solve this exercise I, that's on page number 27. Okay, so let me do this 7. We are in wrong class. Yes. So number I. Okay, this is on page, this exercise is on page number 27. We are doing exercise I. She brought, now see it's in affirmative sense. She has brought. So what did I tell you when we are using affirmative? I told you we are going to use some. So she brought some orange juice. Yes, some orange juice only. Now number 2. This one was number 1. This one is number 2. There are dash apples in the basket. There are dash apples, some apples in the basket, because they are saying what? There are. We have some apples. So it's in positive sense. So there are some apples in the basket. Number 3. There aren't dash flowers. Aren't. Okay, we haven't completed number 2 sentence. I think we have something more. But not. See, not word is used. So which word we are going to use? Any. Not any bombers. Right? Number 3 now. There aren't. See, again negative. So what did I tell you for negative sentences? There aren't any flowers in the vase. Number 4. This encyclopedia has. It has, okay? It's not said it does not have. So, we will use some. The word some will be used. This encyclopedia has some pictures of wild animals. But not any of domestic. Not word is again used, but not any of domestic animals. Yes. So now number 5. She needs dash money. She needs. It's not saying she does not need. So she needs dash money, some money. Do you have? Okay, so because I want a positive answer, I want an affirmative reply. That's why I'm again going to use some and not any. Do you have some change? Yes, question. I hope you understood this, children. Now we are moving to the next set of words. Okay, this was about some and any. Now we will be learning the use of little, a little, the little. Okay. So yes, I have to erase this one as well. So use of a little, little and the little. First of all, children, you should remember this term little is used for which kind of adjective? For the adjective, means this is what kind of adjective? This is adjective of quantity. Okay, children, used for uncountable nouns. So let's see how we are going to use the. You can say, ma'am, see their words. The words are similar, but here we have added here we do not add here we have added the. So what is the difference? How we are going to use it? Let's learn about it now. Little is used with uncountable noun, as I have already told you. So the first fact is little is used with uncountable nouns. I hope you don't have any doubt. You no longer have any doubt about this. So little is used with uncountable nouns. You remember this, okay, children? That it will be used with uncountable nouns. Now, little indicates almost none. So you should know this word. Little means almost none. Okay? Nothing or almost none. That means less. So little means what? See, I am writing it separately. Little, a little and the little. So we can actually distinguish between the three of them. That's why I am just making a column to help you understand better. So this one, children, little, this word little is used in what? It indicates what? Almost none. Almost none. Like if I say I have little money. Yes, it means what? I do not have enough money. Almost none. I don't have any money. Right? Now, see, this one is in negative sense. That means I have no money. This is in negative sense. Now, again, we can see a little. This one is used in positive sense. Okay? It indicates what? It indicates at least some. Okay? At least some. That means if I am saying I have some money, that means I am saying it in positive way. I have some money. It means what? It is used in positive sense. That means I have some money. Okay? So I have a little money because we are using a little. So I have a little means I have some money. Okay? I have little, I have a little, but that means what? That means I have some money. little indicates whole. Whatever I have, this is enough. Okay? So it indicates what? Indicates the whole, although very little. Okay? I hope this is visible. Yes. Indicates the whole, although little. So let's frame a sentence here. The little money I have, the little money I have is enough. Okay. So I am talking here with the little, I am talking about what? All the money that I have. Okay, I am talking about the money as whole. I am not saying that I am taking share or I am keeping the rest. I am talking that the whole of the money that I have. Okay, the whole money, however little it is, however less it is, I have. Okay, so there is little milk in the pan. She cannot make a cup of tea for you with that. See, there is little. Little is in negative sense. So means she have almost no milk, right, in the pan. She can make a cup of tea for you as there is a little. Now this is affirmative, children. She can make a little, means she can make a cup of tea for you because she has what? A little milk. That means she has at least some. Okay. Then again we can see the last one. She made 2 cups of tea with the little milk in the pan. Means with the whole milk, which was very less in amount. Then she used all the milk to make what? Cup of tea. Right? So use, now children, this was all. So you should remember this little is used in positive sense. Sorry, it's used in the negative sense. Yes. Now this one is always in positive sense. Means you have some at least. Okay. Now we will move to the another set of words. Again the same thing we will be learning, but for countable nouns. This one little was used for uncountable nouns, but the next set of words, the word few is used for the, yes, countable nouns. Okay children, let's do that. I hope you understood this. Now let's move to the next one. I am just removing the words here because I have to write almost the same thing and the examples actually. Here you can see we are using this few. See how it changes. This will be used for countable nouns. Like little we were using for what? We were using for uncountable nouns. But this one we are going to use for countable nouns. The word is what? Few. Few is used for countable nouns. Nouns which can be counted. Use of a few, few and the few. Yes. So here we have what? We have few, a few. Everything remains the same children, but what changes? The type of noun we are using these words for. Little is used for uncountable, few is used for countable nouns. Okay children? So same thing, let's see through examples. Few means almost none. Okay, I have few friends means almost none. I have no friends. Okay, I have few friends. If I say, how does the meaning change with the addition of a? I have a few friends. It are loyal. The few friends I have are loyal. Yes. See, same thing again with countable nouns. We are using this word few, a few, and the few. Okay. So we are done with this one. Now we will be solving. We will be coming to the solution of J exercise. Let's do it. J. Okay. Number 1. Now what we have to do first, we will see. Fill in the blanks with little, a little, the little, few, a few, or the few. Let me see how much you understood what I taught you. So this exercise will help us revise or recall what we have learned just now. Rita has used dash salt for the 3 scrambled eggs she prepared. I won't be writing the question, children. You will have to write the question. So tell me, salt is countable or uncountable? Yes, salt is uncountable. That's why we are going to use what? Because see, so Rita has used what? We are using it. We are using it in positive sense. So we are going to say what? Rita has used a little salt. Yes. So a little salt, because we are saying it in positive sense. We are not meaning anything negative. So a little. Okay. Now dash apple juice was left. Juice, children, apple juice. It's not talking about the fruit, it's talking about the juice. So it's uncountable. Was left in the can as he had finished almost all of it. So because he had finished all of it, so what does it mean? Almost none. So what word we are going to use, because it's apple juice and it's uncountable. For uncountable we use little. So the word will be what? Because it's starting with little, that's why it has to be capital. Little apple juice. Dash yogurt that was left was sufficient for her breakfast. Okay, sufficient means was enough. So it will be, because yogurt is again uncountable. So here we have a little yogurt, because we are meaning it in positive sense. It was enough, it was sufficient. That's why we are using a little, not little. Okay, we can use the little as well, because we are talking about the whole of the yogurt. Okay, see the yogurt that was left. So the little. I left the room for dash minutes. Now for I left the room for what? We are telling it in positive sense, so we are going to say what? For a few minutes. Okay? For a few minutes. Minutes is countable, that's why we are using a few. We are using the word few. Dash shops were open in the nearby market as it was quite late at night. So here means almost no shops was open, no shop was open, right? So we are going to use the word few. Almost no shop, so few. Dash people who came forward to help the injured man took him to the hospital. The few people, okay? Whoever came, so the few. I hope you understood this one. Now let's move to use of later, latter, latest, last. Okay? Use of later, latter, latest and last. Okay, children, let's do this one now. Later and latest are used to indicate time. So let's form a section, form a division, later and latest. Okay? What they will do, both of these words, how are they used? They are used to indicate time. It will tell us about the time. Not like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But when it is done, like I will do this later, I will do it later. Then this was the latest story, okay, like this. So, and last and latter are used to denote position, okay. So, let's see here how we are using last and latter. This will indicate what, children? This will indicate position. Position of a certain thing. Okay? Or a person. So indicates position. Right? Now let's go through some examples. She will leave later for the office. Yes, you can see that we are talking about time here. That means she will delay her leaving for the office. So, office, not offer, office. Yes. Now, again, the latest news. That means which has come up recently. Latest news. It is also telling us about the time is shocking. Yes. So the latest news is shocking. Now see, let's use last and latter. It will tell you about the position. The girl was sitting on the last bench. Was sitting on the bench. Okay, children? So, look here that on the last bench. Yes, on the last bench. So, see, this is telling about the position of the bench. So, you understood that how we use this. And latter, okay, now we are going to use the next word, latter. Let's see how it's used. Rina and Rina. Rina are good friends. Are good friends. The latter is a talented dancer. Yes, so now see here, latter is telling about the position of Rina and Milan. This is former, this is latter. Latter means which is in the second, which we are talking about whom we are talking second area.